Hi, hi. Wait, okay, I put the sounds here. Here, okay. Maybe a little less. A little more here. Perfect. Hello, Nan. Hello, Helene. Hello, hello. Hi, hi, hi. I'm here. I was like, wait, fuck, I have no intro for this. Oh, yeah, no, I do have an intro for this. I told Helene a while back I would repay her in a way for the Odyssey and Iliad books. I now have found the way I'm going to do that. I love when a plan comes together. So that will happen at some point. Huh? I never forget that. Anyway, we did some dating sim earlier today because basically we did a session yesterday with Helene and we did a choice that made us have the end scene situation with the guy we didn't want to have the scene illustration with. So now, give to the dead, hello. Don't tell me you do the exact same fucking shit. You're like, oh well, you paid last time, so I have to pay now. It's the exact same fucking shit. Don't kid me now. But yes, and so today we redid the episode so that we could have the scene we wanted, and we succeeded. And it was really fucking cute. don't Zeke logic me now. No, it's not because it's me. That's Zeke logic. That doesn't work here. Zeke is not here right now. You can't Zeke logic me. But yes, we redid the episode, and we discovered, we went to the characters that we tried to date apartment. One, the apartment is so cute. It's adorable. We love it. Second, he's watching a streamer on screen, and since it's a French game, it's a French streamer, and I immediately recognized him, and that's a very green flag, and we're like, nice. That makes perfect sense. What makes perfect sense? The fact that it's not a debt because it's Helene saying it, or the fact that I can repay and I can like keep the debt in my head and get back at it. Hello, Antoine. Hi, hi, hi. We're ones with up instead. No, it's fine. Honestly, he has good taste in streamers, so I'm happy. And also, I sent the screenshot of the streamer to Antoine because it's his favorite streamer, and I was like, look who's on the screen in the game, and they were like, oh my god, it's him, and I was like, yes. And that made me very happy. But yes, it was a really cute scene, so I'm happy. And then I still have 3 episodes that are out right now, but next episode we're probably not going to have points anymore, so we'll see. It's going well, but then we have also so much shit. Me and Hayden, we have so much shit that we want to do together that it's kind of good actually that we are going to need to have a mandated break of the game to get more points so that we have time to do the other stuff. So it's fine actually. I went to the grocery store today and I got to the Asian grocery store today and I got saying le vieux monsieur is always good thing and can only put a smile on your face. I agree. I got these, which are just like little crisp things. And I thought it was going to just be this big bag, but no. It's little packets. And so there's so little amount of things in this. It's my bad. It's literally written here. I didn't read. They're nice though. But I was just like, I opened it and I was like, tired. But also with the texture of these, honestly, I wouldn't like, yeah, bags in bags always makes me sad. But with the texture of these, I'm like, actually a big bag of them would have been such a huge fucking mess. So I'm kind of glad in a way. But also I'm not. I am very sad about that. Bags in bags. I also have this, but this makes sense to be bags in bags as well. I have the... I already ate 4 of these. I'm addicted to this. Which is like individual like nori, fried nori, seaweed snacks. And they're in little packets like these. Because they put them in like little things. These, the logic behind these is you're supposed to have individual portions so you can put rice in them. I just eat them like that because I just fucking love seaweed, man. I have an issue. If I could only like get If like I could only eat seaweed, I would only eat seaweed, honestly. There you go. Back in the bag you go. I have my sex bag. Silver lining, yeah. Bags in bags always makes me sad. As you should, Kicks are so good. Discovered them, thanks you. I have like a specific brand of like roasted fried. It says roasted, but I think it's getting technically fried. Korean seaweed that I get when I do my inari sushi. And I have a new pack. I'm so fucking happy. I'm so excited to do inari sushi. I kind of wanted to do some today, but I didn't have time. And you just eat that. And honestly, if it didn't have, like, I probably have such fucking high levels of sodium because of the amount of seaweed I eat. If it didn't have any, like, sodium issues, I would probably be just, like, buying packs and packs and packs and packs and just eating that, because, oh. So good. Anyways. More thumbnails art. So, we're going to continue the bilateral one and hopefully finish it. And if we do, I have my little sketches for to start the mist ones. And I probably wouldn't be able to finish the first mist one because of the timing. But you know. Since I ended up doing the subliminal one just after stream. Because I was like, I don't want to have to wait another like 2 days to put the VOD up. I was like, gotta do it now. I hope everyone had a good Thursday as well, because I forgot to say. But yes, this ended up being the subliminal thumbnail. That I did quite quick. Rip. Here we go. So, we have the subliminal one. I also did the Wilmot Works It Out one last time, I think. Of course, last time we finished this one for the Orwell one. Up. And now we're getting back into the bilateral one, which is just me as a Yu-Gi-Oh character. I need to... Oh yeah, that's what I need to do, and I fully forgot to do. I'll need to go get some cards later, so I'll do that later. But I need to get the references back. I was like, I have the possibility to be a nerd. Let's go! Because I need the reference to see how they color stuff. Kaiba. Yugi. This. Also, yes to what you just sent me, hidden fully. Even more to that, actually. That's basically the... Hidden sent me a thing that made me laugh. There's an older, like, French... used to be extremely well known. Just going to do red, it's fine, for, like, the base. Used to be like a very, very famous YouTuber that's trying to come back by doing streaming. And a lot of like older YouTubers have like come back in streaming. So the best example of that is literally my Bibou and favorite streamer that used to be a YouTuber and now does streaming and is literally one of the like biggest French streamers on the platform. So like that's like working for him. And this guy was in the same kind of spheres and stuff. And I think it says a lot that he was never invited with the other ones that are of that era and now are successful streamers. And he kind of just does his thing in his corner. And he has a few people that have talked against him and stuff. So you just kind of see him in the corner and you're like, you try to do your stuff. Please stay away. Clearly you weren't invited to the party and there must be reasons why, so I don't trust you. Kind of energy, you know? Hopla. And Helen was just telling me about that and I was like, oh yeah, I've seen clips. I mean, to be fair, I've seen like 1 or 2 clips on TikTok of him. And one was... in one of them, he was talking about the Barmy movie, and he said, I don't understand why people are so up in arms about it, because, like, it's not like it's misandrist or anything. And I was like, the fact that you say that, like, misandry is an actual thing, is worrying for me. And I am very happy I never continued to follow you. Because what the hell? But yeah, there's a reason some people like that were OGs on YouTube and stuff have been invited onto Twitch, were like pushed by the people that had like huge followings on Twitch and stuff, and some people have not. There usually is reasons. Yeah, I love that too. I was like, oh la 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 no, God. But yeah, there were rumors about that guy back in the day, and seeing how he's been acting and stuff, I wouldn't be surprised if they were true. Marche arrière, exactly. We're like, oh là, non, on repart. TikTok, est-ce que tu pourrais arrêter de montrer des clips de ce mec? Merci, bonjour, au revoir. Ah non, mais je te jure, l'enfer. Il y en a 2-3, hein, des mecs comme ça où je suis en mode, non, mais reviens jamais, toi. In the Panda qui essaie de faire des retours toutes les 2 semaines, là. Mais reste chez toi, mon gars, reste bien chez toi, toi. Mais vraiment, hein. Oh yeah, since I spoke French, it made me think. I have tu viens de l'occasion mystique dans ma tête, what the fuck. Non mais ce mec c'est toute une histoire ce gars. Mais but yeah, speaking French made me think of that. I have not warned. How do you say threatened? Threatened was the word I was thinking of. I have threatened Zeke with redoing some Keep Talking Nobody Explodes in French recently. So I was thinking we should redo a session at some point, so I might do that in the coming weeks. Because I'm thinking next week we finish Superliminal on Wednesday. The week after we either do that or we do some singing and guitar. And whichever we haven't done, we do the week even after that. I feel like that's a good plan. Good few weeks incoming. Because I've been wanting to also redo a singing stream, so I was like, yes, let's do that. Here we go. Ok, alors. Nope. I always have such a hard time with skin tones, I don't know why. More orangey. Something more like that, I think. Yeah, that feels right. I mean, he has kind of a yellowish skin tone. Because I'm taking Yugi's skin color and I'm like, I should have a similar kind of skin color because he's not like... He is very like the same kind of color, I think. Here we go. Like Yugi, not Yami Yugi. Yami Yugi is a lot tanner. Here we go. And then you have the color for the shadows, which that should work. Yeah, that works. Okay. There's a lot of shadows and stuff. That'll be fun to do. Something like that. I feel like you do like under eye kind of this. Of course you have to like that situation here that I need to do. God, the shadows do 0 sense but also work so well on this. What the hell? Up. To be fair, it's animation, so like it makes sense that they would have like kind of not shortcuts, but like a style that they agree upon. They're like, okay, let's just do that, and that's fine. Okay, kind of like that. Then have something like that. Oh. I do everything on the same layer and then I complain about it. Welcome to welcome to stream. Up. Welcome to stream. Yeah, I feel like that's like every art stream is kind of just me doing everything on the same layer and then me like, why? It's me just drawing in general, to be fair. Yeah, he does a little like bottom lip is like that, and then like this. You have like a slight line that goes all around for the highlight. Here we go. I feel like I kind of found recently. Okay, this is going to be just a random ass subject, but recently I started eating a lot of salad because I just really fucking like salad, and I realized that a while back. And I was like, salad is really good, and I can just like have a bunch of like salad with a little bit of oil, a little bit of salt, having the best day, right? Great way to have like a veggie intake, because I have like a hard time sometimes putting cooked veggies in food, because I'm like, I don't want to have to do the work. If it's just cooking for myself, if I'm cooking for someone else, I'm like, let's do like 20 veggies. But if I'm alone, I'm like, ugh. So like, it's a quick way to have veggies. I really like it. Great, perfect, right? But then I've noticed this recently. Now when I go to grocery store, I will take like a big thing of salad, and then I have no fucking space in my cart anymore. And then I'm like, why? Let me have my veggies, but also do enough groceries that I can actually eat stuff for more than a week, please. I don't like going grocery shopping every 2 days. Ugh. So I think I'm going to start just like taking the salad last and just like carrying it in my arms. Because I have one of those, you know, like trolley things, you know? Like last time I had taken like 2 things of salad, a thing of oranges, because I was doing like fresh orange juice. Then decided to buy a trolley thingy. Yeah. Like I had, and then I looked at my cart and I was like, there's literally no more space for food. I need to buy like more than that to eat. I envy, like, and in that kind of energy, I'm like, I understand people that have cars now. I understand the need for a car. Oh no, it broke. Oh no, people. My mom has one and I just use that one. Like, it's just, you can put like a bunch of shit and then just put it all in your car and it's all fine. Okay, I'll just do it with line art. Like, now I'm like, okay, I get it. Still won't make me like pass my driver's license, but now I get it. I get what you mean. I see the convenience in this. Yeah, play the last minigame. Have fun, baby. God. Oh, me and Helena have also started. So yesterday, I think it came out. It didn't came out yesterday, or it came out like a few days ago. Clair Obscur, Expedition 33. The streamers that I watched the most of had like a session on it yesterday because he was paid by the game and stuff. And it's a game made by people that used to be at Ubisoft. So it's a French team that made their own studio and stuff. And the main character is voiced by Charlie Cox, who plays Daredevil. So Helene had seen it, and we were like, we need to play this game because of this. And then I saw the thing on it, the stream on it, part of it, because then I had to go play stuff with Helen, so I only like play the dating sim with Helen, so I only saw like the start of the stream. And I was like, oh, this game looks so fun, and it's really like inspired by Final Fantasy, which is some of Helen's favorite games. It's very inspired by Persona also as well, apparently. Like the music's really cool. It's like a small team. Characters look really nice and everything. I was like, the more I heard about the game, the more I was like, this sounds like something Helen would really, really love. So I tell her, and then it is like, yeah, that's the game with Charlie Cox. And I was like, what? And now we're going to need to play it together. Because like, I need this in my life. And I watched the start of the Let's Play, and it looks really, really fun. And now we are very excited to play it together. It also has Ben Starr doing one of the voices. Très bel enchaînement. Ah bah merci. But like it all led like perfectly of like, okay, we're going to do this. And to like continue with the obsession, I've also done a list of movies. There's one show, a bunch of movies and one short film that Charlie Cox has played in that were like, maybe we should watch those. Where did I put it? I forgot though. Where's my post-it note? Is it there? Nope, that's not that one. That's what I thought though, it's not that one. Well, it's somewhere here. But there's a bunch of shows and stuff on it. Did it fall? Because it was just there, I think. Well, anyways, I'll find it later. But yeah, I made a list, and so we also have a list of stuff to watch from that point of view. That's going to be very fun. Did I just... No, it's not that one. Okay. I have post-it notes everywhere. And I don't think that issue is going to get better with time. Not gonna lie. Okay, that's how the arm is. Yeah. Up. But yeah, excited to try that because it looks really fun. It looks really good. It's like, the thing that made me laugh a lot is that if it wasn't made by a French team, I'd be like, this is fucking ridiculous because it's so fucking French. Like, it's old Paris, fully broken. One of the main characters meets you and she's wearing a striped shirt, marinière striped shirt, a little red scarf, and like overalls. Like, not overalls, but like, you know, like the little black mime outfit kind of. And then another character arrives and she has a beret on. Like a little shirt with like fluffy sleeves and everything. And I was like, okay. If this wasn't made by a French team, I would be insulted. But since it's made by a French team, I'm like, the main character's name is fucking Gustave. Like, like it's very fun to me. I was like, y'all are going like deep into all this. It was really cute as well because all of the team was watching set streamers that I was watching. They were watching the review and stuff, and they posted a little story on their Instagram. It was really cute. And even like FF7, the official like FF7 account was like, oh, this is so cool, yay. And they were like, oh my god. Because half the dev is just like huge Final Fantasy fans and everything. And they already sold like 50,000 copies, I think I saw that they said. So I'm very happy for them that it's going so well. Because fuck Ubisoft. And yes to like independent dev teams that do like games that are breaking the industry with small teams. And I hope it gets stuff at the VOD or something, because it deserves it. But like we're getting so many like games that everyone is like, oh my god, this is the best thing I've ever played recently. Like between Blueprints, now this came out and everyone's also talking about it. Like we're getting fucking GTA, the new GTA game later the year. Even though I don't care at all about GTA, I know how big of like a news that is for the video game industry. I think the new Professor Layton game should also be called about in this discussion. I know. Bibu, we're in the same boat with this. There's no AA7. There's no Kingdom Hearts 4. We got some news about Silk Song. I feel for them. Listen, during the new Nintendo like Switch 2 news, everyone got something except for the new Tomodachi Life as well. Everyone got something except for the Ace Attorney fans. So like we're hand in hand in this. We've been waiting for a long time. Okay, let's say this is fine for them. Shading. Because technically, Ace Attorney, it seems like a lot is happening because of all of the re-releases that we've had, and we're still waiting for one technically. But if you look at like actual games being out, the last game we had was in 2017, I think, or 2016. So it's been a while. Yeah, I'm saying this because of all Square Enix fans are pissed off that FF7 has started recording, but there's been no K8 for 6 years. It's hilarious. They're so sad. Ace Attorney. Like I said, same thing. Fully same thing. Like all Capcom fans looking at like the new Monster Hunter, the new stuff, and being like, so what about Ace Attorney? Do you remember your license, Ace Attorney? Like, is that great? We really like them. Could you? No? Okay. I'll just go over there. Like that. Then you have a little one on the side. Because, wait, I can recheck actually. They're locked in a basement waiting for help. Yeah, they are. Release date. TGA8. Oh yeah, but that was like the both together. When did it release Japan? Because like, that doesn't count. Yeah, the last release we had was in 2018 in Japan, because then they did all the over-release stuff, but that doesn't count because it's all like re-releasing a game that already exists. Like the last time we had it, and also the thing is like now we know that the next Ace Attorney release will be international from the get-go, so that's why people are like really excited about it as well. Because like the date I was seeing was like 2018 for Japan, but like 2021 for Europe and stuff. So for like the full pack and everything. So, you know. So we've been waiting. Yeah. Am I on the... No, I'm not on the right layer. That's fine. But yeah, they're together with the people that are doing silk songs. The people that are doing silk song are almost free, so it's fine. The biggest surprise really has been the Professor Layton, like, new game though, because like people, the studio closed. Like, the creator is dead. The studio closed. What do you mean we now have a new game? Like, this one was wild for a lot of fucking reasons. Here we go. Maybe I should make the eyes, the white of the eyes look a bit dull. Here we go, better. But yeah. God, I saw the announcement for... Apparently they're going to make a split fiction movie. And that is like... They need live action movie. And they need to be stopped. Live action projects need to... Between this and the fucking Zelda movie... Stop! Please, I'm begging of you. Stop! Because, like, what do you mean? You took a video game that is well known to have bad scenarios. Like, the scenario is the weak point of the game. The good parts of the game is the gameplay. And you took out the gameplay and are making something that is only based on the scenario. And you're not even making it an animation movie, even though it's full on just, like, perfect to be animated. Ah! And apparently Sydney Sweeney is like, I don't know if she's been cast or remote to be cast, but like, she doesn't fit the What's happening? Do you need a recess? Do people need to check on production houses? Because like, what is happening there? This is going to be like a bloodbath of a project. Because either they're going to just rewrite the entire thing, but then it's not split fiction. Or they're going to keep it as is and it's going to be so bad. Okay. The highlight and like shadow job on Yu-Gi-Oh is makes no sense, and I'm really trying to make sense of it, I promise. I need to just darken the eyebrows for now, and I'll be back at that. So yeah, I hope it gets cancelled or something as well. Which side? Inside, okay. There we go. Okay, so some of them do go like a bit like that. I'm going to do that rather because it's more fun and the hair is less crazy than Yu-Gi-Oh hair, so I kind of need that. I could have gotten a Kaiba reference that would have probably been more accurate, but like, it's fine. I did use a Kaiba reference for the hair, to be fair, to draw it earlier, last time. That's fine. Boing. Oh, I need to do Yes, this exists as well. This is also hair. There we go. Okay. You can't see much when I unzoom because the background is white, but don't worry, you'll see when I put colors in the background. Honestly, I'll just do the same shirt as Yugi because I think that's fine. You'll get the reference. Count the highlights. Whoever was whoever the illustrator for Yu-Gi-Oh was and the adaptator for whoever took care of doing the anime really was like, I have one direction and I will stick to it, and I have a lot of respect for that because gods, having to do the mental gymnastics to make the thing you do make sense when it's not like bases, like very basic stuff, is hard. Here we go. God, because there's animation styles that are just like very, very good, but like they're very simple, so it makes sense, so you kind of just like can copy it, quote unquote, like very easily. And the stuff like Yu-Gi-Oh, where you just look at it and you're like, I don't understand your logic in anything you do, so I'll just like pray and see where it goes. Up, up. Mm. There we go. Okay. No. Nah. Hop là. Like, it is definitely a choice to be like, let's do close, and instead of doing shadows, let's only do highlights. You can't say anything because it works. And they also do, like, it's because that chart is specifically dark, but like... It's really coherent and works really well, even though it looks like there's like no fucking rules on it. Okay, that should work. I'll just do my little guy quickly. Up, up. Choop, choop, choop. Here we go. I might actually make that later. Yeah, it's better. Okay. There we go. Much better. I'm just realizing, funnily enough, that like me and Helen have the bad habit of we'll play our little dating sim apps and while we're playing them, we'll be like, that app wasn't that good, or like, ugh, I don't know about that app, or like, oh, we got so bored in that app, and then a few episodes later, we'll be like, oh, remember that episode was so good. Remember how much fun we had? It's like, no, that's not what happened, wait. We were complaining the entire time, what do you mean? Nostalgia really is great. Because we're like only taking like the date part of the episode into account, and we're like, that was fun. Which usually it was, so that's fair, but then we talk about the entire app like we didn't spend the entire app complaining that it wasn't what we wanted it to be. But also, if you game with friends and you don't, or like watch stuff with friends and you don't kind of complain a little bit all the time, what's it for even? Like, it has to either be you're both like in awe and complimenting it a bunch, or it has to be you're both constantly complaining. You can't have a middle ground. I feel like. Here we go. Go. That one is red, and then here. And then that's also red. Okay. Do a few little shines. go. Then do like that as well. Yeah, maybe it's a bit. Here we go. Here we go. Up. Okay. Up. Ba-ba-da-ba-bum. Yeah, that's the image I want. Let's go. No, so it needs to be like more like that. Yeah. Okay. Add some black as well. Not going to do exactly, but you know. Up, up. Then bit like that. Not going to do something like that. Perfect. If I can do like something that does reminds of an actual screen, I'm happy. Okay. Okay, a bit like that. Maybe a bit more white. No. Okay. I can do mask. Put here. Put there. Go. Go. Okay. Up. Up. And the full thing. A little bit of noise. And a little bit of a Gaussian blur. And the slightest bit. But it's not like perfectly nice. Here we go. Okay. Now I need to go get the cards. Okay, how many cards do I need? I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need to write that down. Okay, I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards. Bags, and I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 jokers. Now I'm going to try to go and do this quickly, but it's going to be the unfun part for you because I'm going to censor my while I look for that. Here we go. You go here. Exact. No, not you. You stay where you were. Here we go. Censor. Can you please go over the iPad thing? Here we go. I'll try to be quick. Okay. So that I can just get the things and go. Okay. Balatro Joker. Okay, thank you. Okay, just screenshot that. Up. Screenshot that. Up. Save to photos. Oh, I can get you. Thank you. There we go. And that should be enough jokers, I think. Maybe one or more, 2 more. But I think I have enough jokers. Yeah, because the rest is annoying. Okay. Okay, you I definitely want in my thing. Here we go. Up. Save. Okay. And then what are the other ones? I remember I had a picture of that a while back. Maybe there. I can look that up. There we go. Perfect. That's exactly what I need. And the image not too bad quality. Perfect. Okay. Screenshot. Up. Up. Oh, it's kind of like a make your own bilateral card thing. Cute. Save. Okay. Dum ba dum. And now I'm back in here. I can just like insert the few pictures and then I'll be all good. Ba ba dum. Go. And the last one. There we go. And I don't need the sensor anymore. Pew! Very quick. Okay, up. Going to start with the backs, I think. Okay, so this is when it starts to become more of a collage than anything else. Up, here we go. I guess I just need 7, so you have to keep. I can take all of you away. I'll stay up. I'll do spectral. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Up. Up. And let's just say 7 with this one. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. Okay, 7. Now I just need to do this nicely. Already a big pixel, it's just not going to be perfect, but you know. Up. There we go. Up. Well, I'll do you last then. Up. Yeah. Here we go. Up. Go and here we go. You go next because it's practical. Up. Yep. Up. Here we go. More like that. That makes more sense. Plot. Go. Oh, there's one here. Go. Here we go. A plot. C'est le prix à payer. Qu'on aime à oublier. C'est le prix à payer. Mais les amours sont éternels. Go, okay. That's more here. 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 And here. Here we go, okay. And I just need to like hit this, I know. Oopsie. Yeah, okay, perfect. I can just do it. Oh. Yep. Here we go. Cool. Open up. Nice. Hehe. Go. Here we go. Yep. Yep. And then I'll just have one more. And then I'll be the Joker's turn. And then I'll be done. I'll just have to write part and nicer parts and that'll be fine. Just need to export. There we go. Hopla. And just you left for the backs. Ah! Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Here we go. Today. God, it's so lazy, it's so practical. Okay. How many jokers do I need? 9, okay. So I have these and I have these. Out of these ones, I mean they're going to go back afterwards, but like I can do this. Okay, I'm going to choose these ones first, it's going to be easier. Okay, out of this image, I'm going to keep 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to erase the one I'm going to keep because you are cut, so I can't keep you. I can keep you, that's fine. I'm going to keep all 3. I'm not going to keep you because you're slightly cut. I'm not going to keep you because I don't want you. Bye and bye. You're one of my favorite jokers, so I'm going to keep you. You two are cut, so I can't keep you. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I'm going to get you out, and then I'll take 2 from these. I'm going to keep the normal Joker, and then the only one I've ever had is Chico, so I'm going to keep Chico. I don't think I've had the other ones yet. Here we go. I'm putting so much work in like a thumbnail for a game I have like 2 VODs on. And I never put my fucking larger VODs online at all. It's a love of well done work. Also, I'm not too mad about the Yu-Gi-Oh style. Like, I really didn't like the liner, so I was like, it's all going to come out with the rendering, it'll be fine, and it is fine. It's not my favorite thing I've ever done, but I'm like, I'm not mad at it. It looks like Yu-Gi-Oh! It's clearly made to be a funny Yu-Gi-Oh! Haha thing. I'm not too mad at it, with the background and everything. Oh, I just need to, before I forget, because I'm going to forget if I don't do it now. What is it? Here you are. I need to do that on another layer. Wait, up, so I can like do it freely. There you go. Perfect. Whenever Cerebot strikes out someone in bands immediately, I'm like a deer in headlight being like, what happened? Okay. There we go. Perfect. Up. Oh, I have you as well. Yeah, I want you. Okay, I'll just heat one of the ones from that. Okay. You go here. Let's put you here. Let's put you Shiko. Let's put you there. That's a little bit funny. Okay, you. Let's outline you then. I forgot I also got you, because you're one of my favorites. So I was like, yes. Up. Yeah, I know. Okay, I need to make sure you're the same size. There we go. And you can go here. Perfect. And then we have all of these. Well, I can erase one now. So I'll erase you. Oh. You. Holy shit. I wonder why they decided on the banana for that card. Like, what's the story behind that? Is there a story behind that? Is it just funny? You know the story? I'm holding on. Of course. Of course you know the story. Yeah, that's the right one. Okay, put this here. God. I understand why you said hold on, that's a long ass story. Oh yeah, so golden shell is an actual kind of banana that used to be very popular. However, it was prone to fungus infection and was at some point replaced by some resilient banana called Cavendish. Oh, I knew about this, and that's why one of the reasons why there's like the real banana taste is banana taste that we have in banana candy that a lot of people don't like, and actual like banana stuff. Is it the same story? Or is it something else? I also heard about that because Cavendish now are starting to go extinct as well, aren't they? Why is my video to mini crashed? Okay. I heard also like now Cavendish bananas are also going out of business and stuff. And here we go. And oh, automatically reworked. Amazing. And now they need to make another species of banana. It's just going again and again and again. And people are like, why? God, the banana lore. The banana lore is ever expanding. I was starting to think of like the whys, and the only like thing that came to my mind was something a lot less fun, so I'm glad it's that. Have you found the Cavendish Joker yet? I don't think I have, but I think I've seen it because of Zeke sending me like pictures of his stuff, and I was like, that's another like it's also called like something, right? And I was like, oh, I've never seen that one before. So I think I've seen it, but I don't think I've got it. There we go. I can check though. Up. Cavendish Joker Balatro. Oh yeah, that's the one I was thinking of. Yeah, no, I don't have it. I don't think I have it at least. But I've seen it because of Ziki. There's a requirement for it to show up in the shop at all. Oh, I see. Is it something like you need to have gotten a certain amount of Big Michel or something like that? Or Go Michel or something like that? There we go. Just a little bit. What's there? Okay, so you go here. And ta-da, we got Balatro! Ooh. What is that one coming from? No. Yes. There we go. And then I just need to do the part. I should do a color, it'll be better on that. Go, and then I can just do different parts when I get to that. Balatro Joker. Balatro thumbnail, not Joker. Balatro thumbnail. Done. I can rip that off of my list. There we go. And Balatro done. It's something you have to do every run before it can show up. If you just want me to tell you, I can. I'm not sure if it counts as a spoiler. Go for it, honestly. Because right now the only time I play Balatro is for the Sunday stuff, for the Sunday streams. So I don't really mind being spoiled stuff. Do feel free to tell me stuff about Balatro. Okay. I have to remember to change this stuff now. I'll put you here. Okay. 1280 par 440. C'est ce que j'ai. Ok, nickel. Perfect. You need to get Gros Michel and have it go instinct. Selling does not count. What the fuck? What do you mean have it go extinct? That is so fucking funny. Like you can destroy it or something? Okay, that's what I wanted to do for Mist. Let me censor for a second for me to get the Mist. Cause I should have one. No. Insert a photo, this is what I wanted. It should be a while back though. I don't know if I want to go that far back. That is so funny. They're very funny. I wonder if it was just like the brainworm of one of the developers or something, which was like, wait, I have an obsession with this specific fun fact. Instinct as in hit the random chance for it to get destroyed, lol. The flavor text says instinct. Yeah, it makes sense that they do. That's very funny. Where is the first Mist? I could just look for it again. That maybe would be like quicker. Let's see. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll just look for it again. Mist game. Image. Yeah, this is nice. Okay. Okay. Insert photo here, so that way I can just like do my thing with it when I need it. Perfect. Okay, censor. Bye bye. Okay. That is very funny though. Hopla. What was my... Okay. I need... that. And Cavendish also has a chance to get destroyed, but it's 1 in 1,000. So it's more or less just ×3 mult with no downside. Ooh. That's good. No wonder it's a... an upgrade. Mist game. I would like to see a very specific part of the island. Can I see? Yeah, here. Perfect. Perfect. Oh yeah. Because since I can't play the game anymore, can't go and get screenshots in it. Up. Put you there. Too big. Better. I love doing little chibi me for those thumbnails. Did I still have long hair when we did Mist? I need to check that for the thumbnail. I think I still did. Alright, Mist updated made it unplayable for you. Yeah, I'm so fucking sad I can't do the new age. Because it's like literally my favorite stuff. It's all ice and apparently it's like lots of books and like a library and stuff. I'm like, it was made for me and I am not allowed to play it. God. The streamers that I watch that keep saying, oh, this makes me think of Mist while playing Blueprints. I'm so tempted to be like, if you like Mist, you can, this is a new age, you can play, you know? Now, they updated it recently. Okay. I want to do something with this arm. Okay, now I need to put more like that. There we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Yeah. Up. So when the God-given PC will happen, that age will also happen, but you know. It's a far dream. Up. The same engine update that has applied to Firmament, by the way, so that's also the reason why that doesn't work. Oh no. Like, it's the timing as well. I had the perfect timing to do Mist 1, because like, if I had been a little later, then I wouldn't have been able to play Mist 1, and I don't know if then I would have played all of the other Mist games, because like, if I can't play the first one, it probably would have been like a... not great, right? But God, also if I had started like a little bit earlier, then I would have been able maybe to play Firmament. God, imagine, the worst case scenario would have been though, I start playing Firmament, I get the update, I do the update, and I can't finish the game. I'm like halfway through, or like one session before the end, and I can't play it again. That would have been devastating. It would have been horrible, yeah. No, it's not very. I added the beginning there. Let's quickly go on my own YouTube account to... Oh, the truth is also the new Elder Scrolls that's out now. So that I can see what length my hair was when we were playing Mist. Here. Oh, I already had short hair. Okay, fine. Nice. I like to be coherent with my hair in the thumbnails. I don't know why, I'm just like, it needs to be coherent. What you see is what you get. Okay, here we go. Up, up. Lower accurate, Evan. Exactly. If I have long hair, I have long hair. If I had short hair, I had short hair. If I shave my head, I shave my head. God. I'm very thankful that I'm not rechanging my hair color every month like I used to be. Because thumbnails would have been complicated. To be fair, I had done, like, when I did, like, the Ace Attorney thumbnail for, illustration for Zeke, and then he used that thumbnail. I did do a blonde version when he got the blonde update on the model, so it wouldn't be, like, hell, but it'd be like, ugh, can't be bothered. Okay, so the boat is here. Is that on another layer, actually? The boat is here. One like there. Up. Go. Needs to be lower accurate always. Which I say as I have a PNG tuber, I am very aware that still has long hair when I've had multiple phases since then. I'm working on fixing that, don't worry. But the fix probably won't help actually, so it's fine. I'm very aware of that. Lower accurate is only for the thumbnails. Okay. Here you have to get to this. More to the left, not right. If that's like the boats like that. Yeah, that's yeah. You should need more maybe here. Yeah, because that's a planetarium. Yes. God, why is my day plagued? Not plagued, because planetariums are cool, but like filled with planetariums. Earlier, Zeke went to an actual planetarium and then told me my zodiac sound didn't technically exist. Rude. Then in the dating sim with Helene, we were supposed to have the date in the planetarium and then it was closed. Also rude. And now I'm drawing another planetarium in this. What's happening between me and planetariums? Why is that everywhere? What's happening? I think people that say that Sagittarius aren't a real sign just are jealous because they don't have a cool centaur as their sign. So true. Thank you, Nan. You're just jealous. I don't know what your I don't know what your zodiac is, so I can't say like they're jealous of us or whatever, but you know. I do think it's one of the objectively cooler ones. Because like a lot of them are just animals, which animals are cool, but like a centaur that can also just like bow and arrow in your face, that's very cool as well. Even though apparently it's one of the signs with the worst reputation. I love looking at all the Sagittarius stuff because it's the least accurate thing for me ever. and I just read them and I'm like, sounds like lots of fun. I'm glad that's what's happening for all of you, other people. That goes here. There's also the pine tree that should be around there. So I'm not going to draw them because I like here. Oh, this view will help. Yes, because that's where we're going towards. It's actually not that close in game, I don't think, but it's fine. I can just put it there. When I was a kid, because like, Chinese zodiacs, right, are based on the year. And some years are weird. Apparently 1999 was a weird year. And so, I remember, also when I was a child, I was also obsessed with the manga called Fruits Basket, which is around the Chinese zodiac, talks a lot of the Chinese zodiac. And they have like the sign, which is the cat, which the cat was never invited to the party, so it never became a real zodiac and stuff. And I was like, oh, I so want to be the cat because I love cats and also cool story. And I remember as a child, whenever I would look through zodiac websites to put my date and stuff in there, they would either be like, you're a rabbit or you're a cat. And I was like, yeah. And apparently it's just because of a mix of different mythologies and stuff. It can change that, but it's like technically the year of the rabbit, so it's, I would be more accurate to be at the rabbit. But as a child, I love to be like, I'm edgy. I have the one sign that no one has, which is not true. Just a rabbit bestie. Because it was like, if you're in December and between this date and this date, then this is the actual zodiac. And I was like, yeah, let's go. I can have the same one as my emo boo. There's a mountain behind. Let me look up something. You want to see if you get cat? Because the thing is, on half of the websites, I would get cat. On the other half, I would get like rabbits. So that's what. So like I remember, like doing like getting like 10 websites, and on like 5 I got rabbit, on 5 I got cat, and so I was like, let's go. I'm a tiger, big cat. I don't remember. I think it was Chinese zodiac. Sign calculator. I think it was like Earth rabbit. Big cat. Big cat is great. Why you're already on December? And 1999. As someone who hates math, my fucking birth year is the best thing that could have ever happened to me. December 1999, I don't have to do anything. Rabbit. Personality quite elegant, kind, responsible. Lucky number 346. That's not my lucky number. Lucky color red, pink, purple, blue. Lucky flower plantain, lily, and jasmine. So yeah. Rabbit horse. Because I wanted to see this the type of rabbit I was. Because you know you have like the element with it. Chinese sign. Element. Here we go. I think it was Earth, but I don't remember. Yeah, it was Earth. Earth rabbit. Here we go. So like a regular rabbit. In a way. Like, it's just, an Earth rabbit is just a rabbit. I hate to break it to you. Oh, it's like... Oh, yeah, it says, okay. Then you have like the your path is not that way at all. Have like little steps here. I don't know what the traits for the tiger are. There we go. And there you go. Because then I can put the path in front of you. Yeah, I kind of just fucked the way the island is by putting everything way too close. Kind of, I think that's fine. Yeah, because that just goes like that, you know. Like, yeah, I can just do a little like the path goes like this, and I'm not working on the path. It's fine. There's the rock here that had the letter. I'm making a very small version of them of the island. Here's as a thing. God. I love seeing people that have huge rabbits. It's so funny to me because you think of those little little guys, the little rabbits, and then you see someone take out the rabbit, it's bigger than a fucking cat. You're like, where did you were well fed. Because we all know about Maine Coons. No one knows what the fuck is up with those rabbits. But they look great. Up. Okay, so I can do something like that, and then the title up, like here, like there, and the part under. Yeah, that works. Okay, let's go. God, that's bad. Okay, up. Yeah, it'll be better once I've done like outlining it. Doing that so that I can outline better. Ah. Here we go. Up. It was kind of funny growing up because a very close friend of mine when I was in like middle school and stuff is also Sagittarius, and she is very much like very much the full cliche of like Sagittariuses, like the whole like party, travels a lot, extremely energetic, all that. And I was the full opposite, just like being kind of chill and nerdy and not going out, of course. And so it was very funny to me in my head that like, how is that the same zodiac sign? So I'd be like, well, this doesn't apply to me, but clearly it does apply to you, so there's something somewhere working with the Sagittarius energy. I feel like people are either exactly like the fucking zodiac thing tells them, or they are the full opposite. I feel like there's very rarely like middle ground where someone is kind of just like that. And there's signs that are just like cursed. Like I've never met a Leo that wasn't just the most Leo person I've ever heard of. And for some reason I know a bunch of Leos. And I'm like, you all are like the scorching heat of the sun in the best and worst way possible. Zeke is a great example of that. And I don't know much about the other sides, honestly. I know a little bit about no, I know a little bit about Tauruses. Know a bunch about Leos, a bunch about Sagittarius, a bunch about Scorpios, but I don't know that many Scorpios. And that's all. That's my limited knowledge on astrology. I am kind of content with that. As far as pseudosciences go. Sometimes I'm like, wait, how much time has it been? Ah, okay. Wait, what time is it? Okay, fine. God, I need to find a place to put this because this is kind of annoying me. I'll put you here for now. Literally just put you in another place. It's not practical. Let's put you here. I have a mug on my desk and just. You're falling. Okay. I need to find another place to put it. I'll put it here for now. Okay. Because I've been just staring at it this past few days and just been like, you hold nothing. You're just there. I kind of need to move you because you're just taking up space. Because I used to have pencils, but now the pencils are somewhere else, so. In another mug, for that matter. But that mug is higher, so it holds the pencils better. So I've just been having this like empty mug on my desk. And just now I'm kind of tired of having an empty mug on my desk move. God, it answered a question I had the other day though. Because I was kind of being like, where is that other mug? Well, it now has pencils in it. I remember now. Okay. I did a switch, that's why I couldn't find the other mug. Ugh. Because those are mugs that I don't want my parents to drink coffee in, so I'm not putting them in the kitchen, so they're just taking dust in my room. Because the day I have my own place, I don't want them to be like having coffee stains inside and stuff. And one also cannot go to the dishwasher or to the what's it called? The microwave. It's not microwave safe, so I know that like my parents will put it in the microwave, and I don't want that to happen. I don't want the house to explode, so I'm like, you are staying there. Okay. Going to bathroom real quick and I'll be right back. Here we go. And I shall also move the fucking mug. That's what I wanted to mute. Here we go. Okay. Let's close the view before we get to rendering. lower accurate, so I have to do my fucking tattoos. Cool thing about tattoos, I love them. Bad thing about tattoos, drawing them when I do auto portraits. I don't have anything there, no. Okay. Good. Blueprints updates, the math is still getting harder. I'm also translating another language now. A language that's made in-game or a language that exists already. God. This is making... If you have a made-up language you have to translate, this is making me want to play even more now. Fuck. They can't also do a fake language. That's not fair to me. To me and loving to decrypt language. Ugh. Languages. In-game made-up language, very cool. Ah! No! You know, I'm so... I watched someone play Chants of Sennaar. I don't even know if the game is on Mac or not, so I could check before I get sad about it, but... I watched someone play it before I started streaming, I think. And I was so annoyed when I started streaming. I was like, oh, that would have been so fun to play. But I don't even know if it's on Mac, Chants of Sennaar. Oopsie. What are you doing? Here. Up. Well, it's not on Mac. I couldn't have played it even if I wanted to. So that's kind of a good news in a way, because that means I'm not too frustrated about it. But yeah, Chants of Sennaar was a game where I'm like, ugh, that one would have been fun. And now I'm starting to get that with Blueprints as well. Fuck me. And I'm like, oh, it's not too bad, because like it's a roguelike. I don't like roguelikes, but they're making it very hard for me to be like, I don't like roguelikes with everything they're adding in the game. Oh no. Here. This, here we go. God, the guy I'm watching play still hasn't gotten the 46th room. He's gotten to the anti-chamber a few times though. He found the like cave / catacombs. Is it the catacombs? I think it's the catacombs. In one of his last runs. But like the last time he played, he was like chat got really toxic and kept like fucking spoiling stuff. It was really annoying. So I hope he's not going to like kind of stop playing because of that, because sometimes he kind of stops playing on certain games because he gets like interested by other things. So now I'm worried he's going to stop playing. Have a few other people I can watch if he stops, but I'll be sad. Yeah, it sucks. Usually his chat isn't too bad about it, but something got out of them with this game. But also it's really, like, it's a really big chat, so it kind of makes sense as well, you know. You have lots of people, you're bound to have like at least a few people that are like very into it. Like the one good thing with like being a small streamer is like you kind of know you're safe. Like you're safe on that part. Up. Door is like something like that. Yeah, no, this. God. Am I a fucking anime character? Why do I overreact to everything? It's okay, you just want to make it a bit more red. You don't need to grunt, you're fine. Every time I scream because I just touched something and it's not what I wanted to do, I'm like, it's fine, calm down. You're okay. I don't need to vocalize that. Here we go. This will be the same color because I said so. The boat is brown, isn't it? Yep, the boat is brown. It'll be that brown because I said so. That it's like a kind of a beige kind of color here. Would you kind of see that from there? No. Okay. More kind of a color. Okay, and little me. I might put not a filter, but like a color over everything, so it's more coherent because it's not very coherent right now. No. Yes. Orange, no. Very pale, yes. Go, white boy, go. There we go. Also, the logic puzzle with the 3 boxes is getting harder. Yeah, as well, I have 3 statements per box. You have 3 statements per box? Fuck. Even just through the guide that I watch, I've seen them getting harder, and I'm not the best at that kind of thing to start with. So I was already kind of like, oof, okay. But like now it's 3 statements per box, god. I'm just imagining like the Sphinx from Greek mythology being like, hey, you thought this was easy? Hold on a second. Then just comes back with like a machete and being like, we'll see if this is easy now. Gods. I wonder like around how many like hours of gaming, but like how much like time and stuff, how many runs before someone gets like the full picture of the story, I wonder. Cause it seems so complex and stuff. Cause I feel like the guy I'm watching is starting to have a good outline, but clearly with what you're telling me, Nan, there's a lot more. And it's not just new puzzles, so I'm curious. Right now, I'm at day 83, 68 hours in, and I am not done yet, so yeah, exactly. God, I'm just imagining in-game the like people from the estate being like, the fuck is he doing? It's been so long. Why are you continuing to go, little guy? What's happening? We just want to get our jobs back. Kind of want to make everything a bit muddier, so let's save this one. That's nice. Yeah, let's do that. I could say something about that, which would be a minor spoiler. I want to know, but spoiler! If you play Blueprints and don't want to get spoiled, leave. I want to know. It's probably the best spoiler warning I've ever done. Oh fuck. There's some way a minor communication and they are all very supportive. Oh, that's so cute. Because the only thing I know is like the little letters they give you with like your allowance, and they're like, "We'll be back. We'll be back when you're done. Take your time. See you soon." Oh, that's sweet. Also, they are on paid vacations. They don't mind. Ah, nice, nice. Yeah, they should stay on paid vacations then. That's fine. That's good for them. That's great. Love that for them. I love that. As they should for working there for so long. Please get all the fucking vacation you need. You've been working in a hellscape. Cute. That's good for them. Because, yeah, I think, like, lore-wise, I'm, like... Because I'm not following everything that the guy I'm watching does, because, you know, usually I'm working at the same time as I'm watching the VODs. But from what I remember, he's starting to kind of get, like, a good idea of the family tree and a good idea of, like, what happened to the mother. He found the tomb, so that also we have. There's a catacomb and everything. And, yeah. So that's good. So it's like starting to get like quite a few elements. Which is nice. Oh, I forgot to color in the rock. Here you go, the rock. Be colored in. Well, at least with that amount of days, I do hope that Simon's tent is nice and cozy, because... God. Poor little guy. Back must hurt after sleeping outside for so long. Time to do my little propaganda. I think it's not even Ace Attorney music. That's yeah, that's Ghost Trick. It's the same composer. It's the same thing. Nan, you that loves puzzle and enigma games. Have you ever thought of playing Ace Attorney? Like it's anything similar. Because in my head it's also an enigma game. It's not, but you know. You discover stuff and you look for evidence. It's the same thing. Ghost Trick is more similar though, to be fair. Ghost Trick is more of a puzzle game than Ace Attorney is. It would make more sense to ask, but you know. Have you ever heard of Ace Attorney? And its 10 game series. I haven't tried to force someone to play this game in a while. It's time to get back on my horse. I think AA is not my kind of game. I enjoy watching Zeke play though. That's valid, that's valid. I think you'd like maybe Ghost Trick though. Ghost Trick is not at all that as story forward. It's very puzzle like. It's very fun. I just have to do my little my little propaganda of Ace Attorney every so often. I'm making Zeke finish to play the games. It's already a win in my book. Well. Here we go. Up. But it's the kind of game that's very enjoyable to watch people play, I do agree. Like, even though I do have the greatest journey on Switch, I am kind of just waiting for it to be coming out in French so I can watch the streamer I watch play it, because I'm like, ugh, making voices just makes the game so much better. Just that much funnier. Or whenever I end up playing it with Zeke. It's always a tough sell though, because like even though it's a really good game, it is kind of just your reading for like a long time. That is the only thing you do. They kind of teased a second Ghost Trick game at the last like little Ace Attorney announcement they did, so I don't know how that would work. It would have to be like a full new story and stuff, because it was a very well round like one game story. But it could be fun to stream. But also Ghost Trick is not on Mac, so maybe not. Ugh. So one thing that's very fun about me knowing the Ace Attorney cases while we're playing them with Zeke is that I can plan who Zeke is going to voice when we play. And I plan that very carefully. I have characters I'm like, oh, I want to voice them, so I'll just make it so that like the balance of voice acting works. And we don't really have phases where one is monologuing or the other is monologuing. But also I can be mean. And I do know there's a character at some point that raps, and I am so going to make Zeke voice that character and just see what happens. And I'm very excited about that. But I'm also taken at my kind of trick, because like since by default Zeke is doing all the main characters, that does mean that I do have to voice the German rock star prosecutor of Game 4 that spends his time doing air guitar and singing. So we'll see what I do with that one. We all have our own demons to battle. If you ever find someone else that you like watching, either on YouTube or like Twitch, that does play them, though I do highly recommend, because last session we did watch an animation of a of a dead body getting stabbed, then sent across a bridge, under the bridge, on the rope, and then just going across the bridge like a pendulum, and then getting detached at the other hand and doing a little jump in the air before falling back on the other end of the bridge. And I think that's something everyone should see. Just like you have the bridge like this, and you have the like rope that does a pendulum, and the body just goes from here to here and then unattaches, and you see it just falling over there. And I think that's great. Honestly, peak game. And you say that, you talk about that in court with total seriousness. And everyone is like, that makes total sense. Oh god, I love this game. Ah. That sounds wild. You know, you also, not in the same case, but there's also a case where a beluga is a witness and the murderer, the potential murderer is an orca. You have to defend an orca in court, and the orca does at some point go on witness stand to tell you how it happened from its point of view. So, you know. God. Oh fuck, I love this story so much. Ah. This is my very serious favorite game series because of how deep the characters are and how profound the plot is. Also, sometimes shit like that happen and it's fucking amazing. Ah. You know, you sell the game over like the birds and beluga being witnesses in court, and then people stay for the like the deep storytelling. So I'm happy with that. But I remember one time I saw a post that was like, all of this happens in Ace Attorney, and it was like just pages and pages and pages long. And the thing, it was was that it was all correct. It was all stuff that did happen in Ace Attorney. And every single comment was like, what the fuck is this game about? What is this game series? Are people okay? And the answer is no. And I love when you can do that with stuff. And none of it, like, because a lot of the time when people do that kind of post, it's a bit exaggerated. And when you actually play the game, you're like, yeah, no, I see what they meant, but like, it's not really truthful. Everything was very much not exaggerated in that post. So it's all extremely accurate. And just that's the kind of game that is. I mean, literally right now, and I can say this without too much fear because we have found that out at that point in the case. With the case, we are doing a case where the murderer we're looking for is someone that died a month ago. Except the murder did not happen more than a month ago. It happened like 2 days ago in game. But the murderer died a month ago. That's fully fine. That's the kind of game this is. So yeah. And when you know this information beforehand, you just kind of have to be like, I'm excited for the other person to discover this. It's a case where very seriously in the same like breath people will be like, flying is impossible and silly, and then here I just proved to you that a dead person committed a murder. And it all makes sense and it's great. I love this. Hopla. Okay. I'm going to stop with the examples now, but I could really go on for a long time. Whose scene is that? Yeah. Yeah, here we go. Ah. My pen almost dropped for some reason. Can't get... Okay, that's fine, but I really need to fix this. This is hard. Hopla. Like this. And like that. Okay. Good. Stairs might be hated. Should probably do a little bit of greener grass here. No one tells Sunny that I'm not using brushes to do this. Just doing a little bit of grass, it's fine. No, this one. Here you go. There we go. Nice. Okay, good and cute. That just has a character now, and then we're good. Go. I'm giving myself little hair horns here by accident. It's the same one on both sides. Cute. Little demonic energies that can do that. The train puzzle. Up. There we go. That's cute. Okay. Up. Da, da, da. Yeah, no. And it's not going to look like that. Hup. Yeah. Sounds the best decision I've done, but it'll do. It'll work. I'll allow it. Mist is done. I still got Rhythm, Mist 4, Mist 5, and Abduction to do the next few times. Ah, come back. Here you go. Hopla. I still didn't think I'd have the time to do that for one. Excited to Mist 5 when I have a funny idea. The Riven, I'm probably going to regret my idea though. Okay, so why is my OBS over there? What happened? What did I do? Okay. So today we finished. You go here, and I'm going to rename you Mist. Here we go. We did the color rendering, all that for the bilateral one, and we did just the full Mist one. So I'm going to export them with all of the right numbers and stuff, and there'll be the new thumbnails for those two. Honestly, I'm more happy with the bilateral ones than I thought I'd be. I thought I would kind of low-key hate it, but I like it a bit, so I'm happy. The Mist one I'm fine with. I think it looks well with the like disco one and the Wilmot one and the Eyes of Arrow one. I think they all look like cohesive together, and with the ideas I have for the other Mist ones, they'll look very cohesive all together, so I think it'll be fine. Thank you, Nan. I'll post them, of course, on the Discord like I did with all of the other ones. And yeah, tomorrow we got more Eyes of Ara, and then co-working on Sunday as always. I'm going to get going now. Thank you for watching, thank you for hanging out, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.